Good morning, guys. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Happy Thursday, November 20th, 2025. A little bit of a late start. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll get our scripted part out of the way here momentarily. Thanks for everybody who was on yesterday. Great day yesterday. Lots of stuff happening. Yesterday we had our first guests on the program. We did an unboxing live last night. This former squad hat I'm wearing currently right now. Stay tuned. We'll see if this logo is finalized or not. I have to make that decision. So any feedback, let me know. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope everybody is having a good morning so far, good day so far. Let's make sure we're live stream. I think we're live. Think so. So we'll get our scripted part out of the way here. A lot of great discussions last night. Thanks, Elena. Thanks for letting me know. I think I'm live. Thanks for being here. Thursday. I just opened ESPN. The first story is Jalen Hurts is unconcerned. Oh. Unconcerned. Hat looks great. Hey, it's true. It's probably true. 9:39. I was not live. I believe that. Like I said, I'm in no rush to post anything right now. Like I said, Walter Payton did accelerate back, and it's actually doing what it's doing. It had its best hour last hour in like a day or two. So, still might post something today. I haven't worked on much. I'll show you the Calvin Johnson video. Maybe we can get working on that. Started filling out the missing persons. Nine minutes late on the morning. It's slightly over average in terms of the average time start. Slightly over average, but not terribly over average. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Guys, in the future, I can't play any WWE content, I don't think. They're like super aggressive with their copyrights, and I knew that. And people in the chat last night were wanting to play some WWE content, which I enjoy, but in the future, I'm not going to do that because I got some warning. We're all good. There's nothing wrong, but just we're not going to be playing WWE content on stream in the future. It's crazy how some of this content is protected, which is good, I guess. Is it a good thing? WWE is like the most protective, though. Welcome. How are you doing? How's your morning going? Vashnavi? No missing person report required. Jalen Hurts won't run away from Eagles reported frustration. Let's see what this is about. We'll continue our theme. Ignoring the noise. It ain't over till it's over. Jalen Hurts was not startled by recent reports of frustration inside the organization. I'm not surprised by anything. This is kind of the nature of the position. But I put my energy and my focus on trying to go out there and do my best and trying to learn, trying to build, and trying to take the things that I can to try and improve. We're going to put that in the chat. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Dan. The morning tailgate got a bit rowdy. Did I say the wrong year again? Did I say it was 2026? Anyway, guess I can't copy and paste that in the chat. I'd have to type it out. Oh, GTA 6 release date? Yeah, we had one comment. That's almost like a... We had one comment on one of our videos. We got Nick Saban edits coming before GTA 6. I jokingly wrote as my response, we'll run out of living legends before GTA 6. That's not true. Take that back. Take that back. I take that back. The Nick Saban short was great. Maybe I'll play that. Let's get in the Nick Saban mood. Talk about fun electronic music. Dan was asking for more fun electronic music like the Munoz short. The Nick Saban short has a fun song in it, I think. Nick Saban nostalgic edit. This will get us going, guys. This should get us going on this Thursday morning. I don't know. What do you guys think? I was thinking maybe doing this until 11, then opening up for call-ins. I might need help setting up the call-ins again.
How many national championships did you win?
7. This is so funny. So that was our Nick Saban edit. I'm thinking 11. Got more advertisements for shoes today, guys. Wonder why. Maybe we got maybe it's pushing us to start our own shoe brand. I don't know. Call-in segments, maybe 11, but B-Wall, you got to be here for the technical support. Like, I think I clicked the wrong thing. I don't think the director should be appearing or something as a... Anyway. Bring up the Calvin Johnson video. I'll show you what I got. I was just thinking there's not really much of a twist. There's no twist in the Calvin Johnson video, which is fine. But it's just a little different from... I don't know. We'll see if we like it. We'll get it up. We'll work on it for a little bit. I'll show you what I have as of now. And you guys can offer suggestions on how to change it. I think we got to change our on-screen cue. Unrealized, maybe unrecognized. At first I was like, no. But then now I might be more open to that. Call-ins maybe 11 o'clock. Anybody want to call in today? Yesterday was a big day. We had our first call-ins unboxing. We continued with the interactive lists segments that we've been doing. People seem to really like the interactive lists. I don't know if we just do that at nighttime or we should be doing that in the morning too. Dan was saying even have like a list up while we're working on a Calvin Johnson edit or something like that. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. I'll play. I don't love the start of it. Like, I started it with his draft, like, which is okay, but
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
and then so it's definitely not finished. It's 100% not finished. And we'll see if I start working on a Bruce Smith one before this. Because remember, guys, we were thinking of Thanksgiving or day before Thanksgiving release for a Calvin Johnson release. Because of Thanksgiving and the Lions. Lions, I believe, playing the Packers. Cowboys, Chiefs. VDO.ninja. Yeah. I'll go there again. I just might need somebody to coach me through it. Password today. I do too. Elena. That's the best clip. I was thinking almost maybe start with that clip. But then it's like there's no change up. Like, that's the thing. Like, I was going to start with clips of him. This is the difficulty here. I was going to start with clips of him, but then it's like it's only clips of Calvin Johnson athletic feats the whole time. If I don't start with, like, and we could do some more backstory. Like, maybe not just the draft. Like, maybe don't start with. I don't think these are the best scenes I picked. We can pick different scenes. But my point is, though we usually like to start on action and movement, I just don't see after this cold open, it's almost like that's what you expect is action and movement. Do you guys get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's like if I start with action and movement, then it doesn't make sense to switch from highlights. All right, I'll play it again. Like I said, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dan, was going back to college or something. Georgia Tech, Georgia. He was from Georgia, born in Georgia, went to Georgia Tech. I think he still lives in Michigan. Or at least according to the videos that I was watching. Love those suggestions. I like the idea of playing maybe a clip of him in college. There's also a clip of him. Like, that's, you can't see his face in this clip. He's on the phone. And it's mainly Roger Goodell, which, like, I'm not trying to see Roger Goodell. But maybe it wasn't this video. Maybe it was a different video. Anyway, maybe we get Georgia Tech highlights. It's a good idea.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
And those are timed up. And then I did the whole same thing, like a longer play. We might need another clip in there. And then do we do a third sound at the end there? Whole bunch of stuff to figure out about this one. Not really in love with this one right now, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, but if we only, but you get what I'm saying, but then if we start with those clips, then it's all the same. So I think maybe we start with Georgia Tech highlights. I think that's maybe a better idea. There's also a clip of him, like, he took meticulous notes. He was like almost like a quarterback in the meticulous notes that he took. And there's a video, I watched a video of him, like, he was going through all his old memorabilia and he found his notes and he was going through it. Anyway, I thought that was cool. But I don't know if it's not like a thing to have in a short, though. It's just part of the backstory. That's cool. That can be like my impact effect. I can hit the thermos. Student of the game. Exactly. So maybe we'll look for some Georgia Tech highlights. Pause. Calvin Johnson, Georgia Tech best plays. And that way it's like, then it's just a progression. He didn't tell anybody that he was going to retire because the person he didn't want to tell the most was his coach. Just going back to the Walter Payton video. He didn't want to tell his coach, who was Jim Caldwell at the time, who was a black NFL head coach. And Calvin said that he was his first black head coach since like junior high or something like that. I forget when, but so he was like all nervous about telling Jim Caldwell. And Matt Stafford said that he like knew that Calvin was going to retire just on the way he was like handling himself that year. And it was for the injuries. Like Matt Stafford made the point, like, in order to bring down Megatron, you had to bring your very best. Like, you had to go hard. Yeah, you had to go as hard as possible. Yeah. No, I mean, Megatron, it's literally insane. It's literally insane what he did. I don't think there's a wide receiver who's close right now. Like Pat was in the chat yesterday telling me Jerry Rice, Randy, Calvin, and JJ cut one. I was like, JJ. I think that's true. I don't think that's craziness. Yeah. Megatron. Maybe we just put Megatron as the on-screen caption. POV when you're Megatron. There's nothing to that, you know? There's no extra layer. So, thanks for being here, guys. Brian, did you have Megatron on one of your fantasy teams back in the day? Comparison vid, it's true. Thanks for the suggestion. Compared to who? When you're a Transformer. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we only started playing it towards that mid to end of his career, so maybe I did. I'm trying to maybe he was one of the OG Lob City Leap boss. Comparison to who? I'm gonna look for some Georgia Tech highlights. Georgia Tech Calvin Johnson highlights. Who does Calvin Johnson compare to? Nobody. Randy Moss? Kind of. I'd say Randy Moss, maybe. It's the closest comparison. I don't know about that, Brian. It'd be similar to the 2007 season. Oh, he made a one-handed catch at Georgia Tech? Oh, heck yeah. And that's good because then it can start. Stafford was perfect for Calvin. Yeah. I agree with that. The slot receiver would have been getting all the press. AJ to Megatron. Yeah, but it's like AJ. He's not, doesn't really, more Randy, I would say. But yeah, again, guys, I really want to do that. Maybe we try that at some point. We'll do that Pat Mahomes, like the transformation videos where we show like players doing the same. You're live, Brian. How you doing, man? How's everybody doing on this Thursday, 10 o'clock? Wes Welker. Do we want to? I just hated that team at that time, Dan. I hated him. And then he went to Denver, and I hated them too. Not hated, but like I know. I was like, who were the most likable Patriots? Anybody? Gronk? I liked Gronk. I was a fan of Gronk. And then now I've grown to be a fan of Tom Brady. I wasn't at the time. Fan of Gronk. Vince Wilfork. We could do a Vince Wilfork and LeGarrette Blount. These are good ones. Yeah, Elena, Elena's like claiming multiple crowns for herself. The day the Eagles beat the Pats. Exactly. It's like, that's a good point, Dan. It's because it's like if the Patriots won that game, it would be impossible for anybody in Philly to be Tom Brady fans. But like because the Eagles won that game and then it's like 1-1 in the Super Bowl, it's like it's okay, it's all good. Like it's all good. And now Philly loves Tom Brady for the most part. I won't speak for anybody other than myself, but that seems to be the general gist of it. Jamal Charles, LeGarrette Blount. These are great ones. I can't believe we absolutely need to do a LeGarrette Blount video. I'll put that on the list, like pretty high up probably. Guys, thanks for making our top 10 wisest sports minds yesterday. That was a good one. That was a good one. It's Throwback Thursday today. You guys know we're throwing it back. Currently, LeGarrette Blount under discussion right now. Made Eddie Lacy. Yeah, the hatred would have been unspeakable. I agree. Jamal Charles, LeGarrette Blount. Don't worry, LeGarrette Blount's added to the list. All right, I got it. Apparently, Calvin Johnson has something known as the catch. Anyway, I was liking the idea that Thanks for tossing it out there, Dan. Thanks for helping me with these ideas, guys. The idea of Jamal Lewis too has got to go on that list. Like that, he had a 2,000-yard season, I believe. But I think if we start out with like they're ancient college highlights at this point, you know, they're like they don't look the best, so it's like we can. It makes sense as a progression. That's what I'm saying. Start with college, progress to the pros. Is that what? Okay, so Barry Sanders held the rushing yards record, and then Jamal Lewis broke it. Is that what happened? And what do you think about releasing this short, guys? Should we hold this for a week? Okay. Elena's saying hold it for a week. Well, I mean, we're not rushing to release it, that's for sure. But we'll look up top rushing yards in a season, too. Just to get on track with that. Guys, 335 subscribers. Thank you for watching. We've been having great stuff going on here at our channel. Greg Jennings, Dickerson, Emmett, Lewis, Barry Potts, Saquon. You're live, Brian. Greg Jennings. You're saying do a throwback to the Greg Jennings thing? Maybe I was downloading some Calvin Johnson videos. Maybe it lagged a little bit while I was doing that. It's just like, you're right, but like, how do we... There are Greg Jennings, there are already a lot of great Greg Jennings videos, edits out there on the internet. I mean, we could try our own version of it sometime. Maybe. Greg Jennings. Darren Sharper. One of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league. Most rushing yards in a season. It's Eric Dickerson 1. All right, I'm pulling the list up. Darren Sharper. One of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league. That's a great video. I put the team on. That's just such a good video. So this is rushing yard. NFL rushing yards single season leaders. Number 1, Dickerson. 2, AP. We're gonna look at, after we look at this. So Barry's still 4. There are 9 players. I love this. This is cool. 9 players. This is a good trivia. 9 players rushed for over 2,000 yards in a season. My bad. 9. And they all different players. There's no repeat on that list. Interesting. Makes you think Saquon is never going to do it again. You know, Derrick Henry almost did it. Derrick Henry didn't realize that. Would have been... No, it's not a bad miss, Dan. Should we add him to the list? I mean, in terms of AP might be one of the best football players I've ever seen. I think he's still the best running back I've ever seen. Percy Harvin. I don't think there's ever been I think he's the best running back I've ever seen. I think he's better than I mean, like, I didn't really see much of Barry or yeah. Yeah, no, well, it's gonna took me a second, guys. Took me a hot second. Yeah. This is a good list, though. Jamal Anderson, I remember him. DeMarco Murray. Wow, so Barry Sanders, Derrick Henry are the only guys that repeat in the top 20, looks like. Barry Sanders and who? Derrick Henry. You got Eric Dickerson, then Simpson. Okay. But what we should look at is receiving yards, because that's the one where Calvin Johnson's number one. (2011, 2012). Calvin Johnson, dominant. All right, guys. So I did get those. I did get those Georgia Tech videos. So let's get them in here. This is known as the catch. One of them. Maldives guys, yeah, we'll do call-ins. Maybe I think that's a good structure, from now, at least the rest of the week. That's what I'm saying, Dan, and I love that. I like that the video is going to look so different in the beginning. And then progress to the NFL clips. It's come so far. And then, but I like that. We like using old clips, new clips, all clippage. Yeah, it's a good. I almost prefer it though. Call me crazy. I've always said that. I almost think HD, all the high definition stuff is too much. You notice all the small details. That was a good one, Brian. Went over my head. Jeez. That was a good one, Brian. Poor Dan. That's Dan, this channel, we'll give hockey a primetime slot on this channel eventually. Maybe. That's funny. Hockey gets a primetime slot. How did anybody ever watch a fast sport like hockey this way? They didn't. Thing is, it's regular season hockey is still intense. The niche slot for the niche sport. All right, let's work on this. This is the catch. Let's see what it looks like. You can't even see. Okay, hopefully there's going to be another clip of that, because I guess he looks like he reaches behind his body. He was a freshman at this time Wearing number 21, probably an homage to Deion Sanders.
From this point on, comes inside, flattens out, stops on the dime.
Yeah, that's a good one. We'll get that angle.
Oh boy, that's why he's unique. He's unique.
That's a great
If
catch.
you're tired of hearing me ask about it, now you know.
That way we can get Roger Goodell up out of here. I tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson. I don't know about that clip either. Maybe just that's the idea of this one. Is just
I'll tell you.
college to pros. We don't got high school, but it's all right. Also, we gotta fix this on-screen cue too. The best in the world play maybe 25 minutes of the 60. That's true. There are no subs. That's a good point. Like everybody. We're going to play some Kevin Mackey relative to that. This guy posted this video. This is what when you said no subs, Dan, this is what I thought of. Jim Tovey and Fritz Fielder, and you're like, what?
State, the Vikings. They had to really make a lot of noise out of the Mid-Continent Conference to get an at-large bid, and they won their 26-27 games. Clinton Ramsey will pull down a rebound in the near corner here and do something with it. Kelvin's brother. One of the many players that Cleveland State features. They also have Kenny the Mouse McFadden, the penetrating guard. Kevin Mackey says, we are deep, and maybe that will help us today.
We beat you more 10 on 5. I don't know if we can beat anyone 5 on 5. That's half decent, but 10 on 5, it's been very effective for us, and we have a lot of guys that were overlooked for one reason or the other, and they're hungry, and when they don't work hard enough, I throw that in their face that no one wanted you. That's why you're here with me, and maybe together we can get something done, and the kids have been terrific.
Vikings of Cleveland State, you get the feeling listening.
So that's what I thought, and that's kind of like the attitude hockey, like Dan was saying with hockey. It's like everybody, you need the whole squad. You need everybody. Jim Toby and Prince Fielder. You're like, what? What do we think about this? I don't know. I don't know, Dan. I'll have to look that up. Nolan Richardson, former. This is according to Google. Now, Google, again, you always got to asterisk it. I'm not sure, but I'm just Googled this, but that doesn't mean it's correct. Razorbacks 1994 national championship win. Intense full court pressure, deep player rotation, fast-paced offense. Aggressive, high-pressure defensive style. Intense full court pressure, deep player rotation, fast-paced offense. Sounds good to me. I haven't seen any of this stuff. They're saying there's like various media, including a TV movie and documentary. I haven't seen any of that. Dan, have you seen any of those? I've never seen it, but it sounds good. Sounds good to me. That's the high energy, fully, energized attitude that we like.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a...
That's actually, I don't know about these captions, guys. Are they too... I just didn't like what I had going on the screen before, but now that I do, we can change them up a little bit. I had wavy colors. Maybe just make them smaller. They were super big.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
We might have to shorten this up a little bit, which is totally fine. I think we should. Let's look at these other top 5 Calvin Johnson. These are from college. Diving catch versus Virginia Tech. Lost his shoe, or maybe.
And of those,
turn that down. This was against Miami. That's a good one. Maybe. Trio of catches. That's a good one. Hopefully they give it. No, the thing is about this video. This doesn't look like the best video to take clippage from. Because they have... Yeah, this is not going to be a good video to take clips from. We can... No, it's not going to be. We can maybe try to find those clips somewhere else. The golden era, the 30 for 30 series. I know. Yeah, guys, I should be telling people, guys, make sure you double tap on the screen. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. You know, not really a self promoter. But you know, let the content do the talking. Yeah, the U was a great one. The U that's like one of their. We could have. What are the best 30 for 30s ever made? The U was a good one. It's all good. It's all good. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being here. I don't like that video. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if we do guests. We'll see if we do guests. Might have to have like a screening process or something. Might have to have a screening process or something. It's all good. It's all good. my first caller. I did watch that. I rewatched that portion of the live stream. It's all good. It's all good. It like kind of looked like I muted Elena for like, but I didn't mean to mute her. I was not muting her because of the language. I was just muting it because of we were working out all the auditory stuff. You didn't rewatch that part, Elena? It's fine. It's not that bad. You can see that I see it coming. I see it's gonna happen. I saw it happening before it happened. I was before it even happened. I was like saying, and then I'm like mute. I know. No, I can't. I can't do that personally. Can't do that personally. I don't like this Calvin Johnson, the second one, but I do like that first clip-age. Maybe is there a Calvin Johnson? I'll find a different version of it. I'll do that in the background right here, guys. I'm still here. I'm just looking for a background. Another Calvin Johnson, Georgia Tech highlight that I can use. The one I... Uh-oh, guys. Our stream just, like, completely wreckaged. Wreckage? Are we doing okay? Alright, hopefully it's staying okay. Went down to, like, nothing real quick there. I think we're still on. Think we're live. Let me grab this real fast. Alright, I think... Alright. That's pretty good. You're live, Brian. You're live. I was getting a Calvin Johnson video and it made the stream go down to wreckage real quick, but I think we're good. I think we're back. I think we're not super laggy, at least at the moment. Oh, Dan, that is just such a good comment. There is really, in terms of, maybe we'll make a top 10. We'll keep it PG-13. Top 10 daily life mishaps that will drive you up a wall. How about that? Then honestly, when you check and your coffee filter hasn't done its job, that's number one. Maybe. To me, it might be. Because then, like, the coffee's all weak and stuff. We're going to stop it. We'll transition. I think this Calvin Johnson video is going to be coming out soon. Like I said, I got another. We're going to transition to making a list of top 10 daily mishaps, at least for PG-13, please. Or at least, I mean, you guys can suggest rated R stuff in the chat, but I won't write it down. How about that? I'll just say top 10. Let me get this list up on the screen. Sealer mill needs to be resealable. That's a massive overlook. Why can't I seal my cereal? And it even rhymes too. Why can't I seal my cereal? You can put some auto-tune on there. Why can't I seal my cereal box? Big Cereal, guys. Big Cereal has a lot of power. At least they did in certain parts of the country. Big Tupperware. How should I phrase it? Coffee filter doesn't do its job. When it folds. Hitting the hardest chords in sports and in life. Top 10 daily mishaps that drive you crazy. Elena makes a good point here. You trying to pay even more for cereal in this economy. It's a good point. It's a really good point. The price of cereal would go through. Although cereal seems to be... Cereal, guys, is not doing too hot these days. People are eating less and less cereal. You can put it into a container. But then I do see people holding their... Yeah, cereal goes bad in like, what, 2 days? 2 days? 3 days? Not bad. It doesn't go bad, but it's stale. Rice isn't even... That's funny, Dad. There's no way we today should be opening and closing cereal boxes the way our great 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 grandparents did. Elena's making good points up in here. The oats come in a nice container. It's true. I'm trying to think. I'm going to say Wi-Fi issues for me. Oats. No, I'm not. You guys know me. You guys know I'm not anti-oat. I'm not anti-oat. Wow. Yeah, well, that sounds good. I guess nothing else. This list is kind of one of one. If we keep, keeping it PG. It's really the coffee filter doesn't do its job. The cereal conversation, that's a little more of like a former squad reforms. Maybe we can reform the cereal industry. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll have our own cereal one day. Greek yogurt. Fire. Party time. Guys, pretty soon we'll be taking call-ins if you guys want. Maybe set that up in a little bit. What the heck?
I'll tell you.
This is a pretty cool clip. It might be, it's kind of like the perfect length, too. We'll see how well we can crop it and make it look. They're really trying to make it difficult us on here. Alright, we'll see how this looks, guys. Use a clothespin, little play on words, Dan. Why do have to wait for the guy to get off his phone to then service another car before he starts with me? Amen, Dan. What are we talking about? Oh, for the sealing of the cereal? Big pins. Big pins. Clasps. All right, I got a lot. We gotta see how this looks.
I'll tell you, folks.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
I think...
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
So you see how I did time these 4 clips up on the beat.
Johnson.
Because Dan, you were wanting it. You said, Dan, you made the good suggestion to use them over here on the God-given ability, but I just thought it was a little too... It just didn't work in my opinion. I thought it was a good suggestion though. I tried it out.
Seen a receiver with more God-given ability.
Do you like how he like tosses the ball? I kind of like that. These are 2 Georgia Tech clips. One, he like goes behind his body to catch a pass. I mean, we could extend that clip a tiny bit, and then he goes up for a great catch. Comes down. I mean, we could even... No, I think it's... This clip is a little long. It's 4 seconds. He's like down for a second, and he gets up and flips the ball. And that's kind of when the Calvin Johnson drops and the beat switches. What are we thinking, guys? Do we like it? Big stationary. Well, roads were originally private. Exactly. Roads were originally private. But I'm not going to say anything else on that topic.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime.
Have we ever seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson? I don't know. Maybe Randy Moss. Maybe.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
Do we just end it here? How long is this? 13 seconds? How's this? We haven't done a super short one like this in a while. I mean, 13 seconds is shorter than the median and average of ours, but hey, the Ray Lewis short was like 9 seconds. We've had shorts under 14 seconds before. We could add another clip. I don't know. Let me know if you guys think we need more clippage in there.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
That way, it kind of leaves you wanting more, and then it goes from this scene of, you know, when we can say Calvin Johnson, Megatron, back to the...
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime...
Seems pretty loopable, more loopable in my mind that way. Big transport. Now we started out at big cereal. Now we're getting deeper, guys. We're getting deeper. Now we're at big transportation. Hey, that's why I love the conversations. Well, now in New York, I don't know anybody. Anybody who's been to New York, they have like surge price. They like you got to pay to drive at like congested hours in New York City, something like that. They're putting a price on congestion, exactly. $50? Because it's like surge, it's dynamically priced too. Guys, you guys are going to get me breaking my rules here soon. Any comments on the Calvin Johnson video we got up on the screen? Guys, 10:45 minute update. 10:45 a.m. update. Thanks for being here, guys. I don't... We're having... I gotta lock in here, focus on this on-screen cue. I think I've decided to shorten it to about 13 seconds. Meanwhile, dude, you guys are trying to make me break my rules today, which is fine. It's good. It's Thursday. Throwback Thursday, doing Calvin Johnson shorts. Great conversation going down in the chat right now. Uh-oh, guys. Hopefully that's just a momentary blip that we're going through right now. But I'm going to call this... I'm going to stop working on this right now. Get our list back on screen. Maybe make it more sports related. Maybe come up with a list that's more sports related. Yeah. Guys, we got the World Cup going soon. I saw we're going to have the World Cup in America 2026. Former squad opportunity. Maybe we go, like, I think, are they having games in Philly? The Meadowlands? Guys, do we know anything about that? This list for me is one of one. This list is one of one for me today. Dan, I don't eat cereal that much, so I don't have the same gripes with big cereal. But I definitely... Ooh! Ooh, okay. That's a big opportunity. Well, I'm thinking in the future we're gonna maybe try to like tailgate some of these games ourselves slash interview people, street interview style. Eventually. All right, guys. I'm gonna play one of our videos. Maybe I'll play the Walter Payton video. Stream's taking a bit of a dip here, guys. Hopefully it picks back up. Philly's got all the All-Star games, Dan? $250. It's not even that old. You know, I don't even. It's not even that old. America's only been 250 years since 1776. Next year. Love that. Philly hosting 250th birthday USA next year. Maybe we'll start up a different list. Why can people... They can? Young blood. Of that. Alright guys, like I said, I'm going to try to play a video real quick. I'll be right back. This was our Walter Payton short This is the only short we've released so far guys. So far this week, guys. So.
We were warriors, and he was a great warrior.
Alright guys, hopefully our stream holds up today. I don't know. We'll see. Let's drop it. It's gonna... I was gonna do Collins at 11, but... Scanning faces. Well, listen, guys. Like I said, well... I haven't signed up for any of those facial scanning stuff. Any of that facial scan stuff, like on the phone and anything. I mean, I know it doesn't really matter. They already got my face. All right, guys. I'll open it up to call-ins. I think that that room. I just went back in that room. We'll give it a shot. So if you guys want to call in, I think. Do you need the same thing from yesterday? I'll put my headphones on. Get this former squad back forward. Brian's on a call till 11:30. We're going to change this top 10 most controversial moments in sports. Kings, Lakers, Western Conference Finals 2002. Steroid era. I'll just start with those. We'll start with those. Let's see if anybody's in the call-in yet. Nobody's in here yet. If you guys need me to send you the link, let me know. I don't think I'm going to post it in the Pats Raiders Tuck Rule. Great, Dan. I didn't add a password. Can I? Let me. Like I said, I hope our stream can handle it today. We're doing our best. If they shut us off, they shut us off. I didn't add a password. This is the same room as yesterday. Alright guys, so let me know if you join. I guess I can probably hear you. Like I said, hopefully they don't kick us off. So, we'll release our... I like the state of our Calvin Johnson video now. I'm much happier with it this morning than I was yesterday. Thanks for all the great suggestions, guys. Dan said start with Georgia Tech highlights. Genius. Started with Georgia Tech highlights. I like it a lot better now. So thanks, guys. Walter Payton still getting 160 videos an hour, though. Perfect, Dan. We'll have our inaugural... If you call, no pressure, obviously, but we'll do our Who Let the Dogs Out segment. All right, cool. Elena agrees. Elena agrees, guys. I'll be back on tonight. Not ending the stream. I'm just saying I'll be back on tonight, 7 o'clock. We've been doing like 7 to 10. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Are you guys okay? How are all my OGs okay if I push that later? Like I said, it's still starting at 7 this week, but like, you guys okay if we start at like 8 o'clock in the future? Maybe 8 to 10. Maybe like a. Oh, Brian, are you not in anymore? Well, I wasn't looking. I told you to let me know. I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't see anybody. I didn't look. I wasn't on the screen. I wasn't looking. Okay, well, it's all good. No, no, you weren't, because I wasn't even. I said let me know. I wasn't even. My bad. I didn't have the room up, so I didn't even see you. Like maybe you were, maybe you weren't. I didn't look. Guys, so I don't know. Hope everybody's having a good day. Our Walter Payton video is getting views right now, and I think it's. Lena's not trying to stay until. Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it'll be like 8 to 10 in the future. No pressure to dial in, guys. No pressure. We'll dial in. You guys dial in whenever you feel like it. But we do have that function up. Like I said, hopefully this stream holds up. Let me know. Like, let me know in the chat that you. I'm sorry, Brian. I wasn't looking, dude. I wasn't looking. So, we'll see, guys. We'll see. I mean, our stream has deteriorated in quality. Free mobile wise. I also have the room on mute. So that's why I didn't hear you, Brian. Top 10 most controversial moments in sports. Kings, Lakers, Western It's cool that the Pats Raiders tuck rule was right around the same time. That's right. What was that? 2001? Yeah. 2001, 2002. And the steroid era was that time as well. Oh, Tyson earbite. Yeah, we'll put it on there, Dan. 100%. My bad. I glossed over that. I did see it, but Tyson bites Holyfield? How do you Holyfield? How do you spell his name? Evander Holyfield. Easy. With a Y. For sure. For sure. Go. Frozen envelope. Yes, Dan. Love it. Frozen envelope, dude. Of course. That is. I might go higher eventually. Guys, I'm gonna, like, in the future, like last night, I was like, I kept talking about, like, no, they're both on there. Those are great suggestions. Those are 3 amazing, those are perfect suggestions. I was talking last night, I'm like, oh, who do we take these guys out? I think part of the thing is, like, we'll say top 10, but then we'll just, like, keep listing it beyond 10. And then, like, yeah, we might take some people out, but it's not, like, exclusively 10, just so you guys know. But, like, we'll probably keep, like, because last night we were doing top 10 wisest minds in sports, and we ended up with, like, 13 or 14 people on the list. I think it's all good if it's slightly more than 10. Letting you guys in on the secret Deflategate. Yeah, well, Spygate / Deflategate. Exactly. Spygate. And guys, we'll figure out a way I can, like, publish these lists slash maybe publish them in a way that people can work on, make changes to, because these lists are like they're part of what we're doing these days. Deflategate, do they deserve different? Astros bang, dude, you guys are on fire today. You guys are actually on fire today. These are amazing. Got 7. You guys are actually on fire today. I don't know. Maybe it was the talk about. Started with the coffee filter, got to big cereal, then got to big transportation, and circled back to the World Cup. And now we're back on this controversy. Any World Cup? Oh, maybe Qatar getting the World Cup. I'm going to put it on the list. I'm going to put that on the list. Because it's just going on the list. So I don't know. It's a good suggestion, Brian. Pete Rose. I don't know if he goes on this list because it's almost like what he did. It's like why is the SLC Olympics? Pete Rose is a good. Let me grapple with that. Pete Rose is a good suggestion, but I don't know if he goes on the list. Because it's like almost like what he did was wrong. He was punished for it. Was his punishment controversial? Yes. But it was like more unfair like people, decent amount of people probably view it as fair punishment. That's a good one, dude. Jake Paul Tyson. I think that's. Although that's I don't know if it goes on this list. It's a great suggestion though. Because that was, that was 100% a Hollywood production, YouTube production, Voldy production, Voldemort production for sure. That's a good one. I think Lance Armstrong. I'm saying Pete Rose, like, was it controversial? Like, yeah. Yeah, too. I almost think these things are but where's the controversy? What is it, Elena? Like, it's more just like, you get what I'm saying? Of those top ones you listed, Brian, Jake Paul, Tyson, Lance Armstrong, Malice at the Palace, which one do you think is the most controversial? Dan, you are 100% right. Yeah, okay, Elena and Dan chimed in with the... Yeah, Elena and Dan chimed in with yes. Yes, that is 100% on the list. But I'm not going to put it on the list. It is 100% on there though. You guys are right. But then are we telling the truth or not? You know? Are we not telling the truth for politeness purposes? Maybe. Michael Phelps is a good one, Elena. Yeah, you guys are so right, but it's Brian, it's like, remember, dude, sometimes we don't tell the truth for politeness purposes. I'll put it on there. I'm not shying away from anything. Ah. I'll just say Leah Thomas / boxer. What did you say? We're not, Elena? Michael Phelps. Tiger Woods, Lance Armstrong. Which one of those guys goes on there? I can't put them all on the same list. Oh, Tanya Harding. I don't understand what you mean, Elena. We're not telling the truth, but for politeness. I'm telling the truth. I've decided I'm telling the truth, but I'm still not talking about certain topics. But this is the truth. This is just straight up. I mean, this is objective. This is top 10 most controversial moments in sports. This is objective. Okay. Oh, you were agreeing with what I said. All right, hopefully I haven't changed since then. But maybe I did. Thanks for being here today, guys. We got our Calvin Johnson short pretty much coming at you live. Scripted part out of the way, well out of the way. Got our Calvin Johnson in a much better spot. Thanks for the suggestions, guys. Maybe I still hold that for next week. Exactly, Elena. Good call. Let's try to stay objective here. Objective, even though that's really not the role of our former squad telling all these stories, you know? These stories are not necessarily simply objective. But in case of this list, we're being objective. Facts. So Walter Payton it's actually doing okay today, doing better today than it was yesterday. We had our most viewed live stream ever Tuesday evening, not even close. It has like 3 to 4 times as many views as any of the other live streams we've had. We had our first guest yesterday. We're rocking former squad hat right now. We got a room available. If anybody feels like calling in, let me know though. I'm not on that room at the moment, so let me know if you're calling in. Put Tanya Harding in there for now. I don't know who this other U.S. female Olympian. Oh, Sha'Carri Richardson. They banned her for pot, didn't they? We'll put her on the list. Right? Didn't they? Well, I mean, I guess there are a whole bunch of them probably. So we'll put her with, I don't know how to spell the name. Okay, got it. I don't know if that's the one you were. thinking about? Dan. Malice at the Palace, pause. Yeah, it's going. It has to go on the list. Who else did we say? Lance Armstrong, Jake Paul Tyson. We can put them on the list. Because Lance Armstrong had the whole Live Strong. Guys, you remember the Live Strong bracelets? Yeah, that's going on the list. Lance Armstrong, Jake Paul Tyson. I would know, Dan. That's 100% one. Like, I think that is definitely one, especially how it played out. Like the talk about TBTs. That's 100% one. Dan, we're just continuing this list. I've just added to the list. Just adding to this top 10 most controversial moments in sports list. We've already covered Kings Lakers. We've covered steroid era. We haven't done the Raiders Pats Tuck rule. We haven't done Tyson bites Holyfield. We've done the frozen envelope. Haven't done these. Lot of this stuff to get to, and that's like why. Shout out, Dan. You were saying, keep these lists going. We'll never. Who knows what we're going to use when and how we can use it, but we got the receipts. We got the receipts live, real time. Live and in real time. So thanks for being here today, guys. That it's okay. We can handle that, Dan. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, how that, like, is that? You're live, Brian. Yeah, okay. We'll put Pete Rose on there. He's definitely, yeah. Pete Rose and, well, I'll put Aaron. But you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like it's not a, like, the O.J. Simpson was controversial because of the verdict and the public reaction to the verdict. Whereas Aaron Hernandez, everybody pretty much was like, wow, this guy is just, yeah, exactly. I'd agree with that. So we're going to take him off the list. O.J. Simpson stays on this list. Pete Rose is going on this list, I think. Has to. I think the Astros trash cans goes higher, though. It's crazy. Even above, I think above Spygate / Deflategate. I think put Pete Rose down. Astros are going high on the list. I don't even know if they're that. They should be higher, probably. Kings, Lakers, that could be a little lower, but like I said, we've got that one video out about the Kings, Lakers, Western Conference here. We got 2 videos, actually. Yeah, that's a great one, Dan. That's a great one. That is an absolutely great one. Put that near Qatar. Should we put Shoeless Joe Jackson? We'll put him on there. Now, we had a great idea pitched to us about, and we're definitely going to do this at some point. We're going to do like from the 1920s from the Black Sox and Shoeless Joe all the way to like, today's 2025. we'll do a breakdown of that. That'll be like a pretty long video. It'll be so sweet. I have a feeling that'll be like our best video ever. So I guess I got to start working on that because a lot of help out available to help me make that one. We'd have Art Schlichter would make an appearance, you know, whole bunch of recent stuff. It would be cool. Bridge the gap between Shoeless Joe, Black Sox, Art Schlichter, all the way up into the 2025. That's a good one, Dan. We'll say Eli/John Elway. John Elway did the same thing. I forget which team he refused to go to. I mean, it's just so... It's like, oh, the rules... That's hashtag when the rules don't apply. It's like, oh, the rules don't apply to me. It's like, I guess props to you. I guess props to you. You're just like, oh, the rules just don't apply. It's all good. I'll put that on there. I'll say Eli/. I think it goes a little low. I mean, Jake Paul, Tyson. Eli and Elway refusing to play for certain teams. So far in our list of the top 10 most controversial moments in sports, we have Kings-Lakers, Western Conference Finals 2002. We got the steroid era, Pats-Raiders tuck rule, Tyson bites Holyfield, frozen envelope, David Stern, I'll say / anything David Stern related. Where is it? Maybe Donald Sterling. I'm gonna put him at the bottom of the list. When they forced Donald Sterling to sell the Clippers. Donald Sterling revelations. Love that word. This is a good list, guys. Kings, Lakers, steroid era. And I mean, the steroid era is not just baseball. It includes Lance Armstrong, too. Who else goes on there? LeBron, the decision. No, he doesn't. No lists. Oof. Oh, you're right, Dan. Oof. 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 I'm just going to write Joe Pa New. It's just facts. It's unfortunate. I guess that's what, hey. That's definitely on this list. Was Michigan I guess. Okay, yeah, I don't know as much about that scandal, Dan. What's the deal with that? Was when Harbaugh was there? It was like, right? I don't actually know a super lot about that scandal, but I'll put it on there. Okay, I'll put that on there. Maybe /. What were they doing? How were they stealing the signs? Jim Tressel? Is he still around? What's he doing? How's he involved? Now, it wasn't a controversial moment, but when I think Harbaugh, I'm thinking about, remember when the lights went out on the Super Bowl, whatever that was, with the Ravens and the 49ers, Colin Kaepernick. Speaking of, wow, there we go, guys. That's talk about full circleness. We got Colin Kaepernick somewhere up in here. Towards the top, probably. I think there's like an E in there, maybe. Maybe like an E in there. You know. Well, yeah, I'll say I think it was 2012 or Super Bowl. I don't even know. Well, we can look it up. What, Colin Kaepernick, Elena? Lights go out on the Super Bowl. Guys, this list is awesome right now. Now, I mean, it goes with the O.J. Simpson. Yeah, okay. Yeah, too soon. All right, good call, Elena. Yeah, you're right, Dan. Good call. Exactly. There's so many. There's so many. We've got a great list going on here. That's okay. That's other territory. I agree. Thanks for the suggestions, guys. Thanks for helping me make this stuff. Calvin Johnson video's in a much better place than it was this morning. Really, thanks to you guys and your suggestions. We'll see when I post that. Probably, maybe next week. Maybe I work on a Bruce Smith short. I don't know. I don't know. Do I try to finish a Bruce Smith short today? Oh, Dan. Oh, man. That's a great suggestion. That's a good point, Elena. We make better lists than AI ever could. And that's the point. It's like all you need is like a couple people. You need a couple people and then you can outsmart AI. It's like Kevin Mackey said, can we beat him can I beat AI 1v1? No. Maybe not. Although on some topics, yes. But we got 5-on-1. We got 10-on-1 versus AI. We win that fight every single time. Every single time. Not even close. Not even close. So Luka Doncic trade is going on there, Dan. That goes right next to frozen envelope, in my opinion. That's really probably the most controversial trade in his. I mean, is there a single other trade that's controversial like that? That's like, if I know we're not going to cut this down to 10, but that's certainly top 10. I'd say that's certainly top 10. And that's why I put it up there. Right now, in the area of the top 10, we have Kings, Lakers, Western Conference Final. That's really just, maybe it makes top 10. Steroid era. Good point, Dan. Great point. AI uses infinite sources and you're using your memory and recall. Can't cop that. Exactly. We're in different arenas. I'm a moist robot. AI is just straight robot. And we're full of organic matter. Yeah, just as small. Exactly. And Dan, that's what it's interesting you say that, dude. That's a great point because I was thinking about that. That's like literally the story of all time. Is basically the only you just need the few conquers the many. You just need to be like united and with purpose. And that's what I love that. It's why to your point, Elena. An Animal Collective. Man, yeah, I do like. Now I'll go midstream listen to some Animal Collective. Maybe we'll make our first Animal Collective featured music. I don't know if it goes with sports highlights. That'd be funny though. It'd be funny to make a video with like animal people that maybe has never been done before. Has that ever been done before? Like say I don't know, like a Larry Fitzgerald edit with Animal Collective music. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see. I mean, that's the cool thing. We're also doing stuff that nobody's ever done before. So keep doing that, guys. That's what we're gonna keep doing. All right, in the neighborhood of our top 10 list, Kings Lakers, steroid era, Pats Raiders tuck rule, Tyson bites Holyfield. Guys, we'll never run out of content. Ever. Straight up never. Like now, at first like I'm like, what am I gonna make next? Now it's like, oh my gosh, we got too much stuff to make. No, I'm just kidding. Never too much. Never too much. Guys, we'll probably be on till about 12 o'clock today. Maybe that's the schedule. Something maybe like 9 to 12 or 9:30 to 10 to 12. Either 9 to 12 or 10 to 12. At least my shift, and then 8 to 10. It's going for in the future. This week, stay tuned for the 9:30 and 7 o'clock. But we're you guys know we're toying with the how to iterate. Which one are you talking about, Dan? 72? 72 or 36? 72, I think it was. I believe that's the one you're referring to. That's definitely on the list. Was it the am I correct in saying that? 72? Yeah, it was 72. 20th Olympics. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It is controversial. It is controversial for sure. For sure. We're going to put it on the list. Not shying away from the truth. I don't know. Might go higher. I'll put it. It's kind of we'll leave it next to O.J. Simpson. Makes sense. Guys, this list is major and full of content to cover. So we'll keep doing our best to talk about this stuff, figure out ways we want to continue covering these stories, making videos, however we go about it, shorts, videos, live streams, discussions, interactive lists. Keep doing that stuff. So thanks for being here, guys. I think I put her on the list, Dan. I'm pretty sure. This list is just super long now. Tanya is on the list. I'm right next to Malice at the Palace. Like, I think that made sense to me. No, you see, I forgot about her till you were like Tanya Hart. It's like, and then we could one day we'll make like analogies out of these, you know, like analogous videos. Like Michigan sign stealing should go with like Deflategate or not. I'm sorry, Spygate. What's up, Brian? You trying to hop on? Is that what you're saying? No, like I said, gonna be on till about 12. Take your time. Just let me know in the chat if you're coming on. No profanity, please. No profanity. Guys, rocking our hat and our shirt too. I'll still figure out, and the shirt too. Hat and shirt. Following the stream might go out in public with the hat and shirt on. Who knows? You're live, Brian? You're live, bro? Guys, we came up with a really good list today. Again, just adding stuff to the backlog of stuff we can cover in the future as we continue our quests to build walls around our kingdom. Is Brian on? No, not yet. Oh, great one, Dan. Dude. That's going up. That's also right around this time. I'm going to put that one up top. Right next. It's because it's right around the time of I forget when, but I did say, remember, oh no, that was the other list. The other list I wanted to be PG-13. It's all good. It's all good. That one, that is PG-13 probably. It's not straying from sports, Elena. That's like, it's in the Super Bowl halftime show. That was like, that's why, that's top 10. It's top 10. In terms of most controversial moments. I don't know if Tyson bites Holyfield is top 10 controversial. I might move that down. Just because it's like, that's shock. Again, it's like shocking versus controversial. All right, we can disagree. That's fine. I'm thinking if we were to make a top 10, steroid era, you're in. All right, let me see. What's good? Give me a second, bro. You got head? All right, let's get you up on the screen here. What? How are you doing, man? What's up? I think
I
you're.
can't hear you. Dog, I can't hear you through the computer. Hold up.
Can you hear
This
me
is
now?
messed up.
You can't hear
You
me?
can't hear me?
I can hear you.
No, I can hear you through the phone, but this is messed up.
Well, just mute the phone, right? How do I make this bigger? Nope, not that.
Then I can't hear you.
Well, let me. Aren't I?
What do I do here?
Aren't I sharing my? I did this yesterday.
I think your mic needs to be enabled in
Yeah,
the
I know it
Video
definitely
Ninja thing.
it definitely does.
Like you're probably
Uh
oh,
oh.
now I can see you.
Can you
Okay, now I should be able to, I can't hear you still.
can you hear
Then
me?
I should be able to mute the phone.
Shoot. Shoot, bro. I don't know.
No, I have a headset in. I'll be able to hear you in my ears when it works. It just worked yesterday. Today it doesn't work for some
No,
reason.
I know it does work. I'm just not a I'm not
What
a
about, is there like a setting in the bottom right of this screen? Is there like a gear option for you? You should be able to like select your microphone.
there
Oh,
you
now,
there you go.
yeah, you got it.
Is everybody good on
B-Wall calling in from Antarctica. Greetings, longtime fan.
long time caller first or long time listener first time caller?
Long time listener, first
There
time
we
caller.
go. There we go.
That's right.
All right, bro. And I'm trying to get me off of the screen. There we go.
We like the desk chair with the head thing.
We're loving the desk chair. Coming in live, bro.
Oh, let's go. You
No.
want to get low?
Uh-oh.
Get low. You want to get high? Shit.
Oh.
Oh.
See, you guys don't realize how hard it is. You really don't. You don't really do. You guys are like, oh.
Okay.
How do I make B-Ball bigger on? How do I make you bigger on the screen? Can you figure that out?
If you think about it, that was less offensive than yesterday.
Well, no, I mean,
by quite a bit.
It'll
It was quick.
It'll never get more offensive than that.
We all get one.
But hey, guys, no, everybody gets one. I'm trying to. How do I make you? Do you know how I would make you bigger on the screen? I know you're like. How would I make you?
It looks like there's like two pieces of paper over each other.
Yeah, in the
my
top
thing.
right.
Can you click that maybe? Of my pane?
Yeah.
Maybe click that.
No,
I didn't F-bomb.
Didn't F-bomb. What do you think about our controversial lists we got going, bro? What are your most favorite moments on that list?
I've been in a call for like the last 30 minutes. Show the list.
Oh shit! All right,
I saw you didn't put Lance Armstrong on
I
there,
put him on there. I put him on there.
but it took you a while because I said it, there was some hype, and then it wasn't on there for a bit. So, see, I can't see your list now.
I'm gonna get it
got
up.
the
I'm gonna
phone.
get it
This
up
is
there.
trippy.
I know it's super trippy. I know.
This. So I got this showing the chat, and then I opened up the laptop for the first time.
Shoot, yo.
And it's been on call since 9:39. That's this call.
Yeah, he means
Let's go.
he means this call. All right, guys, I'm trying to figure this out. It's taking me a while. Like Elena, I got to full screen somehow yesterday, bro. I'm trying to. I don't even know what I
It was
did.
just showing like that yesterday. Yeah.
I
mean, you could.
It's
you
probably
could
one
zoom
of
in.
these. No, it's probably one of these.
What about video settings right there? You got to click around.
I know. No, it's not. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I did yesterday. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We got to write these steps down.
Elena did take one for the team by being the first caller and just straight. Yeah, we'll write these steps down. Straight up setting the bar. Setting the bar. No, I'm kidding. Elena was a great guest yesterday. Thanks for being here, Brian.
All right, you share the list. I'll give you my opinion.
All right, I'm trying to.
That'll be the segment.
I'm trying to.
You got 15 minutes here.
Yeah.
I'll give you
All right.
meaningless opinions about everything on the list.
Yeah, well, how about...
Thank you all for joining. Just saying, like, this is the best channel. So,
yeah, let's
thanks
go.
for tuning in. Like and subscribe this dude's channel. I just found out I could like it today. It's going to be the first day of the rest of my life liking this channel.
There we go. Dude, it's I'm not. You guys know me. I'm not the most savvy on this tech stuff. I'm trying to get it up there.
Just
No.
Ignore showing my face and show the list below.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
show my face
All right. There. I can do that.
The audio.
I can do that. That's no problem. Uh-oh. All right. Here. Yeah. Let's. All right. Well, I'll get it smaller. Well, it's somewhat in priority order. Let me just start. You can start riffing on these. I'm gonna try to get you up on the screen again somehow. You haven't seen the video? Can you guys hear Brian? Wait, can they hear you though? They might not be able to hear you. Can you guys hear Brian right now? Got squad, we've got Brian on a different screen. Can you guys hear him right now? You're going back on the. You're going back on the. No, I think they could.
I don't need to go on the screen.
No, no. Look at the chat, bro. I told you, bro. I know. I realized it too late. I'm sorry. All right, we'll figure this out.
The whole time, or
no, just when you were off screen. Just when you were off screen. Let me.
Oh, that makes no sense.
No, it does to me, because I'm trying to manage this as like a director and just doing not my best job. But it's okay. What I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to... Let's see if I can...
Western Texas first NCAA team to field all black starters, ? Are you asking, or 60s? Before my time, Dan. This is an old head question. Is Frank still here? Is this in like a Google Doc? We could you could just share the Google Doc.
No, I'm getting it. It'll be on screen in a second here, bro. At least the top of the list.
Okay.
Jeez, this is.
But now can we confirm that we can? Actually, I can confirm if I can hear me. Hold up. Hello. Yeah. Okay, it's working.
And then I just got to bring you up.
I don't know. I don't think you should have to bring me up at all. It seems to still.
No, you can definitely. I'm just.
No, dude.
There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good now. No, but now they can see you.
Okay, I need to.
You get what I'm saying?
Loop. All right. Yes. Okay.
We got this go. This is the best I've had so far, guys. This is the best.
Although, with all those options, still, it's not the best you can do. But this is good. This is good.
What do you mean with all these options?
Like underneath my face.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I hear you.
Yeah.
I'll figure that out. You start riffing on these
All right.
lists.
All right, here we go. Straight opinions. No, first one I already told you know nothing about it. This is my homework as well. So
This is what you know.
steroid era, like duh. I mean, you've made enough shorts about that. we all know about it. Pats Raiders Tuck rule. Like I feel like it's probably like something that's been talked about a lot, but probably not a lot recently. So I like that we're bringing that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Janet Jackson. I mean, I brought that up yesterday. That came to mind with the first caller kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
You talked about that yesterday? When did you bring that up yesterday?
Well, no, didn't I? I said it was either after the incident or before the incident. I was like, we need to like make sure we don't have any like either people coming on and just like,
okay, very relevant.
Like the Janet Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. Super relevant.
Yes. That's interesting because that's not really a sports moment. That's
what Elena. That's what Elena said. Elena said to take it off because it's not really a sports moment.
Yeah, but it is something I think that definitely if you think of the Super Bowl, like that comes to mind, especially halftime performances. Tyson bites Holyfield. That's just like obvious. Like yes, okay, keep that.
There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, it took me a second.
You're bitten off since then?
No, that's one of one, dude.
That's a one of one.
That's a one of one.
That yeah, we keep that. See now the list is below me now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The list is an image. We'll figure this out. I'm figuring it out live in real time. Although these are early days, bro. These are the days when we talk about the Kenny Stabler days. These are the days.
He was
one of the boys. Can you talk about why you like that video so much?
I mean,
it's just fire.
The cold open is just good. Kenny Stabler was not a quarterback. Kenny Stabler was one of the boys.
Yeah.
Then, I don't know, man. It's just
good.
It's viral. I mean, and then also like learning about a dude that you literally never knew existed, and then he's that guy. He's the guy that you should have known about your entire life, but you didn't. Like your parents were like hiding because he wasn't age appropriate.
That's that's actually a really good point. It's like there's a lot of this stuff we're learning about for the first time because they were hidden from us because it wasn't appropriate for us to know of at that time.
Right.
That's a good point. So
So I'm in favor of Kenny Stabler Part 2 or an entire series about
about Snake.
Shenanigans. About Snake. Let it rip. What Frozen Envelope? You've talked about that one. That's highest in terms of I think like the draft process of any sport. Probably biggest one of the biggest controversial moments, so I think that deserves to be on the list.
Yeah.
The Luka trade, that's recent. But I mean, what are you gonna say about that? You go through the whole conspiracy.
Well, that was
the Lakers are, the NBA fan child.
That was kind of exactly. I mean, we haven't covered that as much anymore because that was kind of like our first video. Our first video was the draft is rigged, and that's the point. So, I haven't made one since then on that topic, just because we've already covered it in a way. But Dan,
I mean, that's still going to be talked about as it unfolds too, right? Like we're still deciding if that was like a good trade.
100%.
Time will tell.
100%.
If
Still
LeBron retires and then Luka's left like hanging by himself, like it might not be what we thought it would be. So I think wait and see on that.
And see.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan's
but highly controversial.
Dan is pitching a former squad jersey with Stabler on the back in the chat.
Love that.
You like that
I
idea?
love that.
You like that? You like that idea?
What's his number? 69.
I think it was 12. Was it not? If I remember the
12,
video.
like Brady, dude.
I think it was 12. If I remember the video correctly, it was 12. But
Okay. Astros can banging. I just cracked up when that was even a thing. So like,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, one of the as far as I'm definitely in recent years, that's one of the biggest, if not the biggest NBA. I mean, sorry, MLB scandal. You know, like, and they just got away with it. It was like swept under the rug. They're like, oh yeah, they did that. Like, that's cool. Like, they still won. We're not gonna take that from them. You know?
I agree. Well,
just not let anyone do it going forward.
I agree. That's probably a major part of the controversy is that they were just champions, and there's no exactly no implications, repercussions. Dan says in the chat, KS12 is greater than TB12. Which we agree with.
Off the field, that's fact. Would you rather hang out with? Hang out with Tim Brody, or you want to hang out
with Tim Brody? Dude. Hey, but Tim, I mean, I don't know. Who do you? You're right. Exactly. I guess he's. So you're saying he's not one of the boys? Is what you're saying? I guess he's not.
Tom Brady's the guy that you want to do the job, but you do not want to hang out with.
Okay.
Like, his wife didn't want to hang out with him. You know, like that's. Brady had Giselle. Kenny had 20 Giselle. Yeah, maybe even add a 0. Dude.
And never got clamped by him. Great. That's a great comment, Dan.
It's just fact. It's what else we got? It's covered by the chat. We got Deflategate. That's just we don't even need to talk about.
Okay.
That. Honestly, that's.
Yeah. We're not quite out of this list, but I can get some fresh list up here for you.
Kaepernick, though. Talk about Kaepernick. He's not still in the league, is he? He
hasn't been in the league. No. Well. He hasn't been in the league for quite some time.
What's funny about that is, at least last time I Googled his name, not even the first thing about him. It's like Colin Kaepernick is like an American civil rights activist.
Yeah, I know.
He's not a football player. He's not a former quarterback. He didn't almost make. Did he went to the playoffs? He was
in the Super Bowl. Bowl. That's why that's actually what made me think of him, believe it or not. We weren't thinking about the controversy first. We were thinking about the moment below. Do you remember that Super Bowl where the lights went out on the Super Bowl and there was the power outage? He was the quarterback for the 49ers in that Super Bowl. And at that time I was like, they did lose. And although another Super Bowl that was decided by like a controversial call, like the 49ers I think drove all the way down at the end there, and then they didn't get a call at the end. But it was close. But yeah, that's why I thought of him.
That's wild.
You're live, dude. You ask it in the chat that you're live. You?
Oh, no. I'm clicking on it. All right, so I got 1 minute, so I need to finish this. Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
Let's go out on the Super Bowl. You did that. O.J. Simpson, the juice. Like, I think you need to maybe focus a little less on the criminal aspect and more on the athlete there, probably.
Okay,
I mean,
like it.
The controversy is
like it.
A little,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that yeah.
It was 1972 Olympics.
It's okay. We'll leave it.
I don't know it.
We'll leave it on. We'll leave it on a cliffhanger there, guys. What
city was that played in?
Munich, Germany.
Munich.
Well,
okay. Oh.
Yeah, I think now you remember Munich. That was the Israeli hostage crisis, or Israeli athletes hostage crisis.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really it's definitely controversial, but we'll leave it on that cliffhanger there.
That's sad though. I don't know.
I agree.
That one in there, people died.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm tempted.
I take that off the list.
Okay.
This is a positive channel.
This is a positive channel. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Hey,
All right,
but
so I'm logging off.
all right, man.
Thanks
Thanks.
for having me.
Okay.
I will be back next time you invite me.
All right,
So,
man. Appreciate the call.
All right. Yes. Thank you. Go Former Squad. Like and subscribe. This dude rocks.
All right. Thanks, bro. Peace. All right, guys. I'm going to close that room down. That room is now closed. Let me get... Thanks for calling in, Brian. Thanks for calling in, Elena, Dan. We're gonna be too. I'm thinking we're gonna do. I'll open up. We'll start. That'll be our morning segment. You know, we'll like open up, maybe work on some stuff, talk about some stuff, and then we will maybe go to call-ins. We'll see, guys. I'll get better at producing that, directing it, doing all that good stuff. So, we got a lot done today, I think. I'll stick by that. Pretty much finished our Calvin Johnson short. We got our Walter Payton short, still getting views out there. We've been live here today. Another call-in. Honestly, call-ins were a little smoother yesterday, kind of on me. I take full responsibility on, and well, in terms of the language, we had another slip up. We're getting less and less offensive with the slip ups, which is good. Who knows? Who knows what's coming next? Who knows what's coming next? Brian handled it well. He was on for a long time there. Elena was on for a ton of time yesterday. Great chair support. Great chair support. So, guys, that's 2 straight days of call-ins. Thanks for all the help helping me get that Calvin Johnson in a better situation. Everybody, thanks for all the help making this list. Gonna probably end the stream here today, guys. For now, I'll be back on at 7 o'clock tonight. Everybody loves the chair, Brian. I didn't even really notice. I was like too busy trying to do my director stuff. I saw the stuff talking about the chair, but I didn't even notice. So that's on me. I'll get better at doing the directing stuff. So hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Thanks for being here. Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll be back on at 7. Great talk. Appreciate the love and support. So, peace out, everybody.